Welcome back to CryptosRUs. In this video, there are two things I want to talk about. A little bit about Bitcoin, of course. A major purchase just happened. And of course, I want to reflect on the IFC. So first of all, with Bitcoin, we just had some mysterious whale buy $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin. Okay, the address, it's a newly created address. We see $1.3 billion bought and transferred into the address. So it makes you wonder who it is. It has to be a major institution or just a really high net worth individual. Maybe someone like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk. You know, one of these guys, because only they can take out 1 billion like it's nothing. And some of these guys have been selling a lot of stock. Same thing, Jeff Bezos, he just sold a ton of stock. All these super high rich net worth individuals have been selling hundreds of millions to billions for whatever reason. But it does seem like one of them may have purchased an enormous amount of Bitcoin, right? It's absolutely fantastic today. Bitcoin, I'm not going to show you my laptop, but right now as I'm filming this is around 51.1, 51.2, coming up a little bit based on this news. And it's absolutely fantastic. And it's basically, it correlates with everything I've been telling you guys over the last few months. Supply shock is happening. There's only so many Bitcoin. And with the institutions still buying through the ETFs, and they're still increasing with their buys, and you got private whales that you have no idea who they are. They're buying by the billions. I mean, just do the math. There's only so many Bitcoin around, so grab as many as you can before it's too late. Not financial advice, but that's the reality. That's the reality. People that have made the most in the space are the ones that held the longest, and people that generally have the most Bitcoin are the ones that's just been DCAing the longest too, outside of the really, wealthy people that have just come in recently, like I mentioned. But man, getting one Bitcoin these days is not easy. Not easy at all. 51,000, 52,000. Again, I don't think people realize that. They haven't really comprehended that yet. That very, very, very little people on the planet can take out $51,000 from their bank account and go buy Bitcoin with it. Very, very little people can do that. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Bitcoin, it's definitely not going anywhere. Crypto, kind of the whole entire market is kind of hovering. But we have some good movers. We do have some good movers. AI recently all pumped up because of the Nvidia earnings, right? And they're kind of like stagnant now. I saw Uniswap had a big pump also because they have the new proposal to share some of the rewards with the stakers. That would be absolutely fantastic. That would help Uniswap a lot, right? So we have individual projects that are also doing well right now, but market cap as a whole, I know it's kind of stagnant, not really going anywhere because Bitcoin is, kind of just going sideways, but it's going to break out soon. And once it does, we'll see 60,000 and 70,000 in no time. All right. So that's Bitcoin. Now, as for the IFC, man, IFC blew away my expectations and I think everyone else's expectations. Right now on X, it's trending. BitBoys or Ben Armstrong's fight is trending. Same thing with More Light. Same thing with just everything. Everything about the IFC. It turned out way better than anyone expected. I knew when I set this up months and months and months ago, I knew that this could be something. We know that influencers, of course, are popular and there's more coming out every day. We have seen some, do boxing matches and so forth. But man, to get in the pit and do actually real MMA with crypto influencers, I mean, I think this is going to be a real thing. People that tuned in yesterday saw that the guys put their heart and soul into it. Whether they really knew how to fight, they definitely been training and they put all of themselves into it. And you could tell. I mean, there were a lot of knockouts. Some of the guys look great. And of course, the last fight, man, that's the one that everyone is still talking about. Ben versus More Light. They traded blows and and they kept going. They did not stop. Ultimately, Ben won, but man, they put on a good fight. 3 rounds. They had an extra round, and it was the fight of the night. And even after talking afterwards to the karate guys, they're like, this was great, and I know they want to do more. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to be talking with them in terms of how we can keep this going, not just have the one-off thing, obviously, and keep this going for season 2, 3, 4. Don't know when the next one is, but I know it's going to be bigger and better. And on a side note, I didn't even know this, but I was, in the booth, the commentary booth, with Bass Rutten and Mike, Big Mike, and this another announcer. And that was cool because they really didn't know anything about the IFC or the influencer fights. I think they were, kind of told that this was going to happen, but they didn't really know much about them. So I came in, I represented the crypto space. I think I did well. If you guys listen to the commentary, in case you guys didn't watch the fight, go on CryptosRUs Plus, and you could check out the full fight there. We had like over 2,000 people live stream, and Karate's own YouTube had like 18,000, right? So overall, you had like 20,000+ people tuning in live. But yeah, if you listen to commentary, I represented. I've been talking and working with a lot of these guys, right? So I was sharing a little bit about them, whether they're an influencer or a project leader, a little bit about crypto, right? Made a few jokes here and there. That was a new experience for me, but I think I did pretty well. I jumped right in, and Mike, he's like, besties with Logan Paul. So I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere. Maybe you could talk more about KC and IFC with Logan. Maybe that can go somewhere, but I doubt it because Logan is WWE. But who knows? But yeah, it was just a great event, and obviously I'm still in Mexico City. I'm about to leave today, head back home, but overall, this has been a great experience for me. So tomorrow, during my Sunday walk, which yes, I will do, I'll have more thoughts to share with you guys about the IFC and individual, what I've been shared by the individual fighters as well. And I think you guys would be surprised. I think you guys would be really surprised. I'll share a lot more insight for you guys tomorrow during the Sunday walk video. But overall, guys, I think this was a huge win for crypto. Karate Combat, the reason why I got involved in the first place, honestly, was I was looking for real utility in the space. And you guys hear me talk about how we have a lot of empty chains out there without a lot of dApps. We have a lot of DEXs and DeFi projects, but real world projects, that actually has a real legit case for why you need a token. There's very little of them, and I think Karate Combat has something special here. And if their league continues to go upwards and gain more popularity, the more popular their app and their token will be. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay strong. Bitcoin and crypto, they're only gonna get stronger. And I'll see you guys tomorrow during my Sunday walk video, and I'll be back to my normal streaming hours on Monday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.